Alright, chat, if you haven't... Oh. I already played these maps. I need to pay attention to that. If you haven't played Marbles, basically you type !play in the chat, and you'll be entered into the race. Your name will be above a marble, and then everyone races through a map, and whoever gets to the end first wins. And it's just complete randomness, but you can still cheer on for your marble or whatever. Or, you know, it's definitely all skill. But yeah, I've never... That's the first point and click I've streamed. I don't even know if I'm gonna stream more point and clicks. It's just that was such a, like, interesting looking game to me that I needed to play that one. I usually don't really play them. Yeah, I was definitely pleasantly surprised. I mean, I used to play, I mentioned it on the first stream of that game. I had, like, Putt Putt and Pajama Sam as a kid. Oh, and Freddy Fish. I had, like, all those games. So I grew up on point and clicks, but, like, kids point and clicks. I think those were a little more simple to figure out. I could always, like, play those games again. They could honestly be pretty fun. We could just, cause, like, I think they're all on Steam, right? I could just play through those for a stream sometime. I've definitely seen some of them from just other streamers playing them, because I know Jerma played like a Freddy Fish game, and I watched through like most of that. And I've probably watched someone play like Putt Putt at some point. I definitely watched someone play Putt Putt. I don't know who though. But there's so many of those games. Anyways. Okay, was it one of the Freddy Fish games where you had like, there was this side game mode where you could like design levels for this, like, you just had to like move around, you were a fish, and you had to move around and avoid like these fish enemies and get to the end of the level? Was that a Freddy Fish game? Because I have this distinct memory of making levels when I was like 5 in some like really simple fish avoid the other fish game. And I don't think it was its own game. I think it was like a side mode in something else. I don't know if anyone remembers this, probably not. But that was probably the first time I ever made a level in anything. So that's what sparked my entire interest in making levels, probably. And I don't even know what game it was. Oh, I also used to make games, and we had this like CD of a Breakout game that I made levels into. But, you know, that's just placing blocks in a certain way for you to break. But yeah, I don't know what either of those games were. Because, like, there's probably like a billion Breakout games. The only thing I remember about it was there was this like weird liminal high score screen where it was this empty building with like a red carpet. And I remember finding it kind of creepy looking as a kid. Because it was just this empty hallway. But I don't know what game that was. That texture. Wait, are people like getting to the end? Oh, what the hell? Cozy is just flying to the end. I thought I was like following the first place person, but clearly not. The Incredible Machine. Even more contraptions. What is this? I don't think I recognize this at all. No. I didn't have this one. GG's Cozy, Lemonade Drinker, Basement Mats, Radiant Cuttlefish, and Olaf. There's so many like old games. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to stream Pets and Cats, or whatever the hell it's called, with like the Z at the end. It's these really like, it's this old Windows game where the animals have this very distinct look. They have like these big eyes and they look all mangly. And I had that as a kid. We used to play it all the freaking time. You had like a house, you could go to different screens, like there's the bathroom screen, there's the kitchen screen, and you just have like your pets. But there's never been a re-release of the game, so I would need to like learn to emulate old Windows to play it, and I've never done that before. I wonder if I could do that though. That probably isn't too hard to figure out, right? Getting like old Windows games to work? I don't know. It probably is hard. Because I don't think it's even like MS-DOS or whatever. I think it's like just Windows 95 or something. And it wouldn't work on current Windows. Virtual machine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to learn how to do that. It's worth it to play Pets with a Z. I don't even know when it was though. Like there's Pets with a Z. There's Pets, Dogs, and Cats. I think it's like the original. Or I guess the first few were kind of the same thing. Here, I'll get an image of the animals, what they look like. These little gremlins. It's the game with these guys. It's a cat and a dog. They have like, they kind of built them with a bunch of shapes, so you can kind of see like a bunch of circles and stuff. You can see the individual pieces of them. And it gives it this really distinct style. Thanks for identifying them. But I want to play that game again, but they never re-released it, and all the newer Pets games are just like, they're not the same. Although I'm pretty sure there was some Pets game that Vinny was playing during a corruption stream, and it was like insane. Like there was this world-ending plot going on, and that game is also curious to me. It was like PlayStation 3D game where you're like these little dogs, but there was like some crazy shit going on, and like your character got put in jail because you were like accused of crimes or something. And like, wasn't this like originally a pet sim game on the Windows that I played? What happened to this franchise? They look cursed. No, they're adorable, precious creatures. and I loved them. So play that at your elementary school's library. We only had educational games on our elementary school computers. We had Macs. It was weird. Because why would the school have Mac computers when they're like 10 times as expensive? But we had like Kid Pix. We had Math Circus. We had some like Curious George game. I don't even remember. But that's what was on our school computers. Kid Pix was fun, yeah. You just always draw stuff and then blow it up, and there was like this custom explosion animation that would happen. It was just fun to blow up the screen. That was like the most fun part. There's 2 eggs here. There's an XD egg. But yeah, there's so much like random games, random old PC games that I had as a kid. I don't even know what they were. I've like never, I haven't thought about them in like a long time. There was a Magic School Bus game. And I remember it was a bunch of like side games, and one of the side games was you would do like, it was like a platformer where you'd play as one of the kids and you were in like outer space and you'd do like platforming on different planets. And that was my favorite one. I'd always play the platformer. I had Sonic R, by the way. I had Sonic R. The like racing game. Can You Feel the Sunshine? And I remember clipping through a wall when I was like 5, and it was my first experience with breaking games. Because that game was so broken, you could just run into a wall and like clip through it and like skip the whole lap. I'm pretty sure you could skip the lap. Maybe it didn't, maybe there's some checkpoint system, but I just remember clipping through the wall. I need to watch a speedrun of that and see if they just clip through the wall constantly. I also had Sonic 3D or some shit. I don't even remember what it was called. It was some 3D Sonic game on the PC. That I can never even like... It might be Sonic CD? I don't know. It was not 3D Blast. Because I had a Genesis growing up. And we had like Sonic 1 and 2 on that, so my parents bought some like computer Sonic games. And nowadays I like don't play any Sonic games at all, and I like don't like Sonic. I'm a Sonic hater. Even though I grew up with Sonic. I just feel like Sonic is one of those franchises where it's like, it's hard to enjoy as an adult. For me, at least. And also, they just had a lot of shitty games in a row, and I like gave up on it. GG's to Olaf, Rooster, Brexolino, Necolotl, and Nista. The new Sonic game. No, I have no idea what's going on with Sonic games. I know there was Frontiers, which was like an open world game where Sonic would be like, "Whoa, check out these ruins over here. Those are some pretty crazy ruins. I should go explore them." Sorry, I'm gonna annoy Sonic fans. I was kind of I have Sonic Mania, because I'm like that. I've heard that's good, and it's like classic Sonic. But I just never got around to playing it. It's in my library. I got it on sale at some point. So I could play Sonic Mania if I really felt like it. Don't know if Frontiers was good or Forces lowered your expectations, yeah. But Forces you could make your Sonic OC. So it's the best one. Now apparently the game was actually bad apart from that. Used to play Sonic Colors and thought it was good until everyone said it was bad. I liked Adventure 1 because it had this really weird vibe. I remember feeling like that game was so weird and like what was even happening in that game. There's like the Chow Garden. There was so much weird stuff in that game. And you could just like explore these like big maps with like nothing going on. And I remember liking that game as a kid and like I didn't even own it, I just rented it a few times. I never played Adventure 2. I didn't even know Adventure 2 existed until like a few years ago. Apparently people liked that one. Names made a trans flag. I mean, you can kind of do it. It's a weird. It's definitely a extra dark blue though. Blue's a little dark. People were saying, I've got like multiple comments on the Rain World's Slug Pup video that it's like, oh, you make the trans color with the Slug Pups. But like, one of them was green, and I'm like, I didn't know the trans flag had green in it. I think it's colorblind people, probably. I mean, I've had people draw like my Scurry Dragon with blue eyes as well. Like, is there just... do some people kind of have trouble differentiating green and blue? I don't know. I guess it's a little more... it makes a little more sense with Scurry's eyes, because it's like sea foam. It's a little more bluish. But Minty is just completely green. Red-green colorblind. But what does that mean? What does red-green colorblind mean? Like, how is your vision actually affected by that? Like, red and green are hard to see or differentiate from other colors? Red and green look the same, but they don't look like blue? Makes reds look more green. It's so weird because red and green are like such different colors. It's so strange. I mean, I would say that about any color, honestly. Like maybe yellow and green. You know, colors right next to each other, like orange, yellow. But like red, green. So during Christmas, red, green colorblind people, it's like, why is everything the same color? Couldn't Christmas pick 2 colors instead of 1? I don't know. I think I have like I don't have any level of color blindness, so it's hard for me to understand how things would look. Rip. Smiley face got jailed. They even have the crying ink. Spin. Yeah, I'm not saying like, oh wow, you can't tell red and green, the difference between red and green skill issue. I'm just saying it's like, it's weird how that works. It's weird how our eyes can just do that. GG's Cactos, Elrin, Hollow Souls, Elanimel, and Radiant Cuttlefish. Skill issue. Color blindness, definitely a skill issue. Get good. You gotta wear the colorblind glasses that Logan Paul wore. Then it's good. That's all I need to do. Bad spawn RNG. Well, you could say that about a lot of things. I don't know, I'm referencing some really old video where, like, it was back in the YouTube era where, I mean, that's still currently, I was gonna say everyone was hating on the Paul brothers. That still is how it goes, but it was probably the peak of that. And, Logan made this video of like, I'm gonna see color for the first time. And then like he puts the glasses on and makes this like incredibly like shocked and like wondered face. And like it starts picking up like, it starts playing this like inspirational music. And he starts crying and stuff. But it was like all faked. And like H3 and I think it was H3 and iDubbbz had this collab video making fun of it. That was a long time ago. That's how I learned about that. But yeah, I think it was probably nicer when we could make fun of Logan for that instead of like actually scamming people of millions of dollars. So maybe I kind of miss that era. The Wild West of YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's definitely a lot different now. But the same people still. Whoa, that was unfortunate. The one thing that hasn't changed is the Paul brothers being horrible people. mean, I guess the colorblind thing is just kind of just funny. I wouldn't really say it's horrible. It's kind of just bad content. Dramatic music. Sixth. I was in first for a little bit. I fell off. Chat, you know what would be silly? That's a wacky idea that I had. What if I did Hollow Knight speedruns in September? Wouldn't that be wacky? I don't know if I will, but I was thinking like, oh, you know, it's September, and I've been like enjoying speedruns recently, so what if I just actually did some runs and like see if I enjoy them? I don't know. I might. It's on my mind. Like actually grind some category that I used to run. That's what I would think. GG's Cactos, Smiley Face, Bulky Pudding, Brexolino, and Jetitch. And me! I don't care if I'm sixth. The new any percent? Do you just mean like the new record? Was there one recently? I completely have not been keeping up with it at all because I don't even like know who anyone is on the leaderboard anymore. Like the top. There was a time where I like knew who everyone was, even like to like a year after I stopped running it. I'm like, oh yeah, I know Wonky, I know Pest. Now I don't know like anyone. And I don't know like any of the new strats or anything, so I'd have to learn them. But relearning a Hollow Knight run is like easier than learning a whole new run. And I've been learning like entire new runs recently. Wait, did we like just do this map? Pretty sure we didn't. Just looks the same as a different one we did. Yeah, we'll see. You know, when I do like speedrun stuff, I always do a bit of learning off stream, and if I'm not having fun, then I'll just probably do something else, but just thinking maybe I'd try and beat one of my old PVs again like I did with the True Ending one. Because I've been enjoying speedrunning recently. I kind of want to get back into more speedrun stuff. Because it's just nice to have something to stream constantly. That like anyone can just come in and watch. Oh, I also got I got a disc on eBay of Poke Park. So we can do that. I just need to I haven't even put it in the Wii U yet, but we can finally continue that stream. I figured why not? Just get a disc on eBay. It's the easiest thing to do. It was only like 30 Canadian or something. Total. Yeah, I'm at the point in content creation where like I don't really do things that I don't want to do for the most part. I definitely wouldn't like consistently do something I don't want to do like a bunch. Like, you know, I didn't exactly want to do Curses Rando because I knew it was gonna suck. But I'm like, I can just get through one rando of this and be done with it, and that's fine. And there were some fun moments still. There's always some fun moments. But I'm not gonna just like run 112% every day because it's what would get me the most views and stuff. Because I don't have to do that. It's not like I'm struggling to pay the bills right now. Blue, yeah, just watch Blue if you want to see 112. So yeah, if I pick a Hollow Knight run, it's not 112 because personally, I don't want to run it. I kind of don't like that run. New PV for low TE. Yeah, imagine doing a whole new run of that, and then it ends up being slightly slower at the very end. It's not a PV. I got good luck in my current run. It was pretty good luck, I think. I mean, obviously I don't know for sure. But I feel like I got pretty good RNG overall for my my 49 or whatever it was. So I don't even want to try and beat it. Also, I'm never doing low TE ever again. Even if they lower the percent, I don't care. I'm not doing it. You're lucky you got 2 runs out of me. GG's Dual Cat, Paz, Olafur, iHolo Souls, and Schmuckledo. What if they found a way to not farm essence? Then yes, that's the one exception, because obviously it's gonna take like an hour and a half at that point, or like a couple hours. I was thinking of making a video of just, like, you know I have all those Lost Call update videos? I was thinking of just, like, throwing together some kind of edit of how, like, the progress went. Like, show off one of the earlier ones, show off, like, a later one. And kind of throw it into, like, a shorter video for the main channel to get more attention on the game. Oh, and me. I might do that. As long as I can make it work. I'm not sure how well it would work. But I do have all the content of me showing off where, like, progress on the game, like, a bunch of times. So I feel like I could maybe make, like, an intro talking about that I'm making a game, and then kind of go through the timeline of getting stuff done. So I might make a video on that at some point. I'm making a video for Twitch chat Slugpup, because that was honestly pretty funny. So that's gonna be this week. Zord's gonna edit the Hollow Knight stuff I've been doing recently. And then I also want to make a Shadow Planet video, so... Got some stuff coming up already, but after that I might try and make a Lost Call thing. Did anyone watch the Summoning Salt video? The recent one on Ninja Gaiden? Because holy shit. There's like a runner who did probably the most insane grind I've ever seen in that video. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I feel like I see these videos of these runners who they just do runs every day for like months and months, and it's like, y'all have so much more dedication than I like ever have for anything. Shadow Planet include the multiplayer? It could be a bonus clip at the end. I don't know how I'll structure it yet. Like, I'm not sure if the full run... Because, you know, I have, like, the starting run, then I have the montage, and then the ending run. I'm not sure if I'm going to make the ending run the 43 or the 42. If it's the 43, I'll probably just put the 42 as the ending screen, but... I'll figure that out when I'm making it. Yeah, Quest to Beat is a good series. But yeah, it's like, it's kind of inspiring, but it's also like, I don't think I'll ever have that dedication for like anything. Like doing runs every day of the same category and like not PBing for months and like year over a year, like what the hell? I would go insane. But it's like, seeing someone do something like that is like, it's like, wow, like that's crazy. Someone actually had that much dedication to do that. GG's to Daigo, Pazzo, Boelty, Binary Dragon, and Airy Zombie. But like, when I watch stuff like that, it's like, it makes me want to do something like that. It makes me want to like really put some time into like a run or something. I don't know. But I know I'm not going to do it. Like, it would take so much time out of other stuff I would want to do. Because I still want to be like making videos and working on my game and stuff. And like, if I was that dedicated to one speedrun, it would be like, I don't think I'd have time to do other stuff like that. And I like doing some chill stuff on stream. I like doing variety. It would kind of just completely put that away. I don't know. I kind of miss... I've had times in my life where I was very passionate about one thing that I was really working on. Like, it's kind of where my Hollow Knight career started, was actually just streaming it and doing runs like all the time and going for world record. But it's like, it's because at the time I was very motivated to do it and I was like very passionate about it. And like at this point, I don't think I have the level of patience to like keep up with it for that long, and it's just too hard. Max Essence without Dream now. I don't know. I think what happened with that was I routed it and it felt too similar to low TE without B grind. And I just didn't feel like it was interesting enough. So probably not. And then yeah, I was also really passionate about Smash 4 back in the day. I would play that like every day after college and like go to as much tournaments as I could. And now I don't even play Smash. I haven't played it in like almost a year. I'd like to get to be just super passionate about game dev and just do it all the time, but I can never. I always like need breaks with that. I get too like frustrated if I try to be like constantly working on it. GG. And yeah, like I definitely like doing you know, variety streams, but I guess they kind of feel like I'm not really working towards anything as much as just like, oh yeah, let's just keep putting out videos. Whereas like something like speedrunning is like, I'm working towards the world record and this is my end goal, and it's like there's something you're clearly trying to reach. So I don't know. I mean, with game dev, it's like you're clearly trying to finish the game. It's just like, yeah, how long is that gonna take? How many like setbacks are gonna happen along the way? But yeah, I think that's part of why I've been enjoying speedrunning, is because it's like having a specific goal in mind and like trying to reach it is just something that's nice to have. GG's to Wasichiron, Eve, Onyx, Is a Rock, Top Hat Moss, and Cactus. Like, it's definitely better in terms of, like, when I used to only stream Hollow Knight, it would get like, there would definitely be days where I'm like, I don't really want to play this. Whereas if I'm doing just pure variety, it's like, I can just choose what I'm doing at all times. And like, nobody asked me to play Znif Adventure because nobody knew what it was, but I just found that game and I'm like, I want to play this. And that's like kind of what my stream has become recently, is just finding things that I think are cool and just playing them. And that's really nice. I was just like, I'm just gonna speedrun this old Metroidvania that I played as a kid. Like stuff like that. The only hard part is actually finding stuff constantly. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll ever like completely click into one thing ever, but I don't know, maybe. Just gonna try and just do what I feel like. If I ever feel like really grinding a world record or something, then maybe I will. But who knows. Of everything I picked to stream. Yeah, I don't think I haven't played a whole lot of games that I've given up on. One of them was definitely Ender Lilies. But it's pretty infrequent that I'll just be like, I'm not enjoying it. But if I am not enjoying it, then I can just stop playing it and do something else. I don't ever really feel obligated to finish a game just because I've like heard it's good or whatever. Whale shark fact. Wait, where's the whale shark fact? Oh, you haven't given it yet. Yes. Grow to be 40 feet long and weigh 20,000 pounds. Wait, what? They can be that big? I want one. I didn't think they were that big. Whale shark fact, they have wide face. That's my fact. Crushed. Wait, you have first in your name. You have to get first. Or else your name is a lie. I don't think you're gonna get first. I don't really know if I have any games Oh, I guess Poke Park. But games that I currently want to play through. I do have some games on Steam that I've just kind of been like, oh, maybe I'll play this at some point. That thing is going insane, what the hell? And I could always just go back to like old games from my childhood, because I don't do that super often. Oh! Okay. Pokemon Black. I just haven't really felt like playing it. Maybe I'll go back to that. I mean, I mostly started that just because I had a stream that I had to like change course on because I couldn't get Poke Park to work. But yeah, maybe I'll continue that at some point. Oh. Why is this? I didn't even know you could do this. You can just make the, like, spinner spin on the other axis. It's like spinning on, like, multiple axes at once. But they're both the wrong one. S. Yeah, you just kind of explode. I think that was in a recent update. You just explode into fireworks when you go through. GG's just Shabaru, Ari Zombie, Lasser the First. The third, more like, got him. Lemonade Drinker and Jettage. Well, Shark Fact every day. I mean, if you want to. You don't have to commit to that. But I wouldn't mind. Alright, let's do one more, chat. I'm getting kind of hungry. Last one. Hope you don't get yeeted. I mean, there might not even be a possibility of yeetage. I have a good day. I guess. I think I had a pretty good time on stream today. Got to finish Silly Dinosaur Game. I don't even know where anything is going in this map. Like, who's winning right now? Apparently it thinks these marbles are winning. Where are they going? No, let me lock on. Oh. Where does this go? What is happening? Is that... Okay, that's the end. So this person's in first. Oh yeah, I played Messenger, but before I saved mods. I liked that game. I don't think it was like one of my favorite Metroidvanias ever, but it was pretty good. There's a sequel? What do you mean? The sequel is Sea of Stars? What? Do you just mean it's the same devs? I've heard that game's good. It looks kind of good, even. Reminds me of, like, Chrono Trigger. It actually takes place in the same universe? What? That's the randomest thing ever. Messenger had such a wacky, like world that seemed very specific to that game. That seems like a weird thing to use the universe for again. What? Just gonna ignore that one. Software for streaming? Like OBS. OBS is free, it's easy to use. I use Streamlabs. You know, it used to be called Streamlabs OBS. It's just called Streamlabs Desktop, I guess. Just because it's easier to put in, like, chat boxes and stuff like that. And because that's where I have all my alerts set up. GG's with Cicheron, Bees OST. Is it Bsauced or is it Bees OST? I'll never know. I don't know why I read it Bees OST like it's the official soundtrack of Bees. Ivrishon and Markers and Squirtle Gamer. Alright everyone, thanks for watching today. Hope you all had a good time. I'll most likely be back with Poke Park on Thursday. That's probably what I'm gonna do.